Top 5 foods that are quietly destroying your muscles every morning and what to eat instead. Hi there, I'm Dr. Ethan Clark. If you've ever woken up feeling weaker, slower, or less steady on your feet, even though you eat well, take your vitamins, and try to stay active, you're not alone. I've seen this story hundreds of times in my clinic. Men and women in their 60s and 70s telling me, "Doc, I feel like I'm fading. My strength isn't what it used to be." And you know what? It's not just getting older, it's something deeper, something called sarcopenia, the silent loss of muscle that happens as we age. It doesn't shout, it whispers, until one day you realize climbing stairs or getting up from a chair feels heavier than it should. Here's the truth. After age 50, your body starts losing muscle faster than it can rebuild it. It's like your muscles are slowly shrinking away, one fiber at a time. I often tell my patients, imagine your muscles as a bank account. Every time you move, exercise, or even breathe, you're spending a little bit of that muscle money. And if you're not depositing back through proper nutrition and rest, the balance keeps dropping. Research shows seniors can lose up to 1% of their muscle mass every month if nothing is done. That means in just a year, you could lose up to 10 to 12% of your total muscle. And once that happens, even small things, getting dressed, walking upstairs, opening a jar, start feeling like uphill battles. But here's the good news. This process can be reversed. The food you choose every morning, that first meal, can either build your muscles back or quietly break them down. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, because I've watched hundreds of my patients regain their strength, energy, and confidence simply by changing what they eat when they wake up. So before I show you the 5 foods that build muscle, let's start with the 5 foods that are stealing your strength every morning. Let's start with the classic breakfast villain, white bread. It smells good, it's easy, it's comforting, but the moment it hits your stomach, it turns into sugar. Your blood sugar spikes, your insulin surges. And guess what? That insulin blocks your muscles from using protein to rebuild. One of my patients, Margaret, used to grab 2 slices of toast every morning before work. She thought it was a light, healthy breakfast. But over time, her legs got weaker. She needed help getting out of chairs. When we swapped out her white bread for protein-rich breakfasts within 2 weeks, she told me, "Doctor, I feel like I have my 40-year-old legs back." Sometimes the smallest change can give you back decades of strength. Now this one might hurt a bit. Coffee lovers, listen carefully. When you drink coffee on an empty stomach, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. And cortisol, my friends, is your muscle's worst enemy. It signals your body to break down muscle for energy. I treated a man named James, a 62-year-old security guard. He worked night shifts and survived on coffee, 6 to 8 cups a day, always before food. By the time he came to me, he could barely climb stairs. His muscles were melting away. When we helped him change his routine breakfast, first coffee later, he slowly regained his strength. Today, he coaches his grandson's baseball team. Small shift, big comeback. Next, processed meats, bacon, sausage, deli ham. We all love that smell in the morning, right? But behind that aroma are chemicals, nitrates and nitrites, that trigger inflammation and damage your muscle cells. I once had a patient, Sarah, a retired teacher, who swore by her protein breakfast, bacon and sausage every morning for 12 years. When I first met her, she couldn't carry her groceries without stopping to rest. Today, Sarah teaches dance at her community center. The difference? She replaced her bacon with real protein foods that heal instead of harm. This one surprises most people. Oatmeal with skim milk, the heart-healthy combo. But when you remove fat from milk, you also remove your body's ability to absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K, the ones your muscles need to grow. My patient, Dorothy, 69, ate oatmeal and skim milk every day for 15 years. She couldn't lift her granddaughter anymore. After we switched her to whole milk and added real protein, she came back to tell me, "Dr. Clark, I can carry my granddaughter again, and it feels like carrying happiness itself." Sometimes the healthiest choice is not the low-fat one, it's the whole natural one. And finally, those colorful cereal boxes promising vitamins and fiber. Most are nothing more than sugar and empty carbs. They rob your muscles of essential amino acids, the building blocks of strength. My patient Harold, a retired carpenter, ate 2 bowls of Raisin Bran every morning for 20 years. When I met him, his hands trembled too much to carve wood. A year later, after changing his breakfast, he built a dining table for his daughter's family. Steady hands, proud heart. He told me, "Doctor, it feels good to feel strong again." So now that you know what to avoid, let's talk about what to add back the foods that can truly rebuild your strength. I've seen these 5 transform lives, and you can find every one of them at your local grocery store. Greek yogurt is a quiet powerhouse. 1 cup gives you 20 grams of protein, double the regular kind, and the perfect amount of leucine, the amino acid that flips your muscle-building switch. Eat it plain full fat with a few almonds or berries. It's not just food, it's fuel for your recovery. Greek yogurt is a quiet powerhouse. 1 cup gives you 20 grams of protein, double the regular kind, and the perfect amount of leucine, the amino acid that flips your muscle-building switch. Eat it plain full fat with a few almonds or berries. It's not just food, it's fuel for your recovery. Add half an avocado to your breakfast. Its healthy fats help absorb vitamins, support hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, and protect your muscle cells from inflammation. A few ounces of lean meat in the morning gives your muscles direct usable protein, the kind your body recognizes instantly. It's like giving your muscles the premium fuel they've been waiting for. Finally, a handful of nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds. These little things are packed with protein, omega-3s, and magnesium, all vital for muscle growth and recovery. You see, muscle loss isn't just about vanity or strength. It's about independence, dignity, the ability to pick up your grandchild, open a jar, or walk with confidence. I've watched patients in their 70s rebuild what they thought was gone forever, not through pills, but through food awareness and consistency. So tomorrow morning when you sit down for breakfast, ask yourself, am I feeding my muscles or starving them? If today's message spoke to you, subscribe and stay with me. I make these videos to remind you your best years don't have to be behind you. They can start again, right now, with your next meal.